Everybody talks about foods that benefit the liver, but no one talks about everyday foods that end up being toxic to liver health. Which ones are they? What are the foods that end up being detrimental to our livers? Our liver is the organ responsible for receiving, metabolizing, and neutralizing every single toxin we ingest. If you're only consuming substances that damage it, there's no way you can possibly stay healthy. So in today's video, I'm going to reveal 6 of the most dangerous foods you can consume for liver health and why you should stay away from them to stay healthy, naturally and effectively. Hey guys, Dr. Gus here, naturopath, acupuncturist, conventional doctor, and founder of drlandivar.com. In this channel, as a conventional doctor treating patients through natural medicine before recurring to the use of pharmaceutical drugs. So if you're new to my channel, consider subscribing and press that bell down below to see notifications and be the first one to watch a new video. If you need a line of important quality supplements for your disease, visit drlandivar.com and stay till the end of this video. I'm going to share some tips and video links related to this topic. Why do so many people talk about liver health? Well, to start with, the liver is in charge of more than 500 healthy functions, more than any other organ in the human body. This means that liver health should be a top priority. And since food is the one that affects our livers directly, because it has to metabolize every substance we eat, it only makes sense that we have to learn what foods can become toxic to liver health. By the way, this liver might come especially in handy if you're suffering from any sort of liver infection, maybe hepatitis, inflammation in the liver, etc. You name it. So in today's video, I'm going to reveal 6 of the most dangerous foods you may be consuming for liver health and why you should stay away from them to stay healthy, naturally and effectively. Number 1, sugar. Sugar is the most dangerous ingredient anyone could consume for liver health. And the worst part is that on average, most of the world population today is not conscious of how damaging sugar can be. Too much sugar isn't just bad for your teeth, it can harm your liver because it quickly is stored as fat inside of it. You see, sugar is usually stored as fat, and we don't really know how much fat is in our livers until things get out of hand. In the long run, the fat accumulation ends up damaging the structure of the liver and impairing the function within. Just so you know, some studies show that sugar can be just as damaging to the liver as alcohol, even more than being overweight. But it's worse than you imagine because sugar nowadays is everywhere. Sodas, breads, pasta, candy, processed foods, especially the ones you should stay away from. And that's a challenge. If you need a good quality supplement formula that can help you repair your liver damage, that is obviously being caused by sugar consumption in excess, which by the way is a lot more common than you might think, look for Thistle Essence and Appleizer from Fineland at drlandivar.com. Number 2, fatty and fried foods. If any one of you watching this video is by any chance sick in the liver with any disease or ailment, you might have already noticed that fatty foods can be a problem to digest. As a matter of fact, whenever our liver is having a hard time functioning, we tend to instinctively avoid fatty foods or fried foods. Some people can even fall sick by simply smelling that food. Research has found that high levels of saturated fat found in foods can immediately alter liver function. French fries and burgers, for example, are terrible choices to keep that liver healthy. They won't help at all. If you eat too many foods that are high in saturated fat and you make it harder for your liver to do a job, well, obviously it will not function the way you want. Over time, this leads to inflammation, which in turn could cause scarring of the liver, known as cirrhosis, and then permanent damage, which you cannot come back to what it was. So the next time you go through a drive-through line, think about ordering a healthier option. Do not order fatty foods. And next time you cook at home, remember to avoid using bad fats. Look for healthier options. If you need a good quality supplement formula that can help you improve liver function and health, look for multivitamin and Thistle Essence from Fineland at drlandivar.com. Number 3, alcohol. Alcohol is one of the worst foods for your liver. Beer, liquor specifically, any type of alcohol that is distilled, especially if you abuse alcohol, it's terrible. Over time, this can lead to cirrhosis, and everybody knows this. We know this, so try to avoid it. And don't be surprised if you say that even on occasional binge drinking, 4 drinks in one sitting for women and 5 for men can be harmful too. Now, even worse if that alcohol is being mixed with medications, which turns to be dangerous then for the liver. Don't forget that the liver is the one in charge of being able to detoxify medications, alcohol, and anything you eat. If you mix them and then, per se, let's say you eat a fatty meal, then some alcohol at the same time, and medications, forget it. Your liver will just have a very hard time getting over that. Now, just so you know, general symptoms of alcoholic liver disease can cause abdominal pain, tenderness, fatigue, yellowing of the skin, loss of appetite, maybe nausea. Your skin may start to look abnormally dark or light, and your hands and feet may look red. So don't take these symptoms lightly, and don't take food, alcohol, and medications so lightly too. Number 4, white bread, rice, and pasta. You might feel surprised with this list of foods, but why on earth would white bread, white rice, and pasta damage your liver? Well, these foods have two things that are in common that directly affect liver health. First, they're highly processed, meaning their nutrients have been stripped away before ending up on your table. And the second reason is very important because it transforms or changes into sugar very, very rapidly inside your system. Breads, pasta, and rice quickly turn into sugar within the liver, and sugar is then stored into fat, and fat then ends up creating a condition known as fatty liver disease. Now, what I suggest you do is reduce the consumption of all of these foods. That will help. If you have to pick some of these, maybe try to do them organic, whole. Try whole wheat, whole rice, whole breads, etc. Now, in reality, the best way to deal with it is reducing them altogether. If you need something natural and extremely effective that can help you boost your metabolic rate and make sure that your body can burn all that fat, sugar, and carbs more efficiently, the ones you're consuming and the ones you have, look for metathyroid and metaglucose from Finland at drlandivar.com. Number 5, too much red meat. A Dutch study has suggested that people who eat a lot of animal protein are more likely to have excessive fat in their livers and a higher risk of liver disease than individuals whose main source of protein is maybe vegetables. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not telling you to go vegetarian. That's not what I'm saying. There's no doubt that red meat is important and it has its role. But the problem is that many times we abuse its consumption. If you're going to eat protein, try to avoid red meat. If you're going to eat it, maybe once every week, and then eat some chicken, turkey, maybe fish. I'd say more turkey and chicken than red meat, obviously, and you will see that your liver will thank you for it. And help out the channel by giving a thumbs up and sharing with your friends and family. If you have any questions, leave your comments down below and I'll be happy to assist you. If you need quality supplements for your disease or align on a point, visit drlandivar.com and check out these other videos for stopping bad conditions that might prevent a serious health condition in the future. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon.